you have a website? Let's break down the exact checklist that you can implement today to make your site get more traffic and generate more leads for your business. So what are we going to cover? Your meta title, description, alt text, and then your headings and your content. I'll keep it brief, so don't worry, but there is real value here, so pay attention. So whether your site is built on WordPress, Shopify, Squarespace, or whatever, every page on your site is going to have a meta title and description, which is what is your first impressions on Google and how it shows up in search engines. So you want to make sure that that's optimized right. So let's go through the cheat sheet to get that done. So your meta title should only have about 60 characters in there. It should have a keyword and be a little bit catchy. The description, which is the paragraph that shows up below the heading, keep that within 160 characters. The reason being is that, you know, the ... that you have to click on to expand it? Most people don't click on that. So you're really only getting that window into that page on that first 160 characters when it comes up in search engines. So make sure that you've got a kind of a good window into what that page sort of contains, and also have a call to action in it. And have keywords flowing throughout there so that it's going to more likely organically populate as well when people are searching under certain terms. And reinforce call to action, call to action, call to action. So have a buy now, learn more, read more. Make sure that there's an instruction in that 160 characters that directs people to push and click onto your page. It does help. Next is the alt text. Every image on your site can have a description on it. Now this is what the search engines see. They obviously can't see pictures, but they read what the description is of the image. And so it should be relevant to the page, and good idea to have a keyword in there too that you want to rank for when people are searching for terms. But yeah, make sure every single image has an alt text detail listed out on it. If you don't, you're putting up essentially a closed door that's stopping you naturally rank. And you want to keep those alt text below 150 characters and optimize the images. Next is your heading tags. So every page can have an H1 tag or a heading 1 tag. This is kind of like the main area that the page is about. And for the love of God, don't have your paragraph listed as a heading tag. Look, these are all super easy to check. You can click on it in Squarespace and it'll sort of tell you what it is. Or you can just look at the side panel of WordPress and it'll also give you a listing. You can have a few heading 2 and heading 3s on one page, but it's just important to only have one heading 1 tag. Right, now let's get to the content, the copy that's on every page. Now Google loves depth and relevance, so make sure that your page has at least 500 words, ideally over 1,000. Definitely mention your keywords within the copy and the text and the paragraphs of your site multiple times. That's really going to reinforce and encourage Google to naturally rank it and make it relevant. But if you fire in way too much and like stuff it with keywords, the algorithms can pick up on that too, and it'll actually negatively impact you, so don't do that. Now, keen little trick you can do with your content is link one page to another page on your site, and it helps ranking and keeps people interested and engaged, and that's what Google likes. Now, authority on websites to help it naturally rank is built on backlinks. Primarily, that's how the search engine was originally created, so they do matter. So linking externally on your site and having sites linking back to your website is going to massively help your organic ranking. So reaching out, being on directories, all that sort of stuff, do it. Linking to articles, getting them to link back to you. Any inventive way you can think of getting backlinks onto your site is a good thing, and you need to look at it. But remember, quality over quantity too. Get reputable sites linking to your site. And lastly, mobile responsiveness. Everybody would think this is a given, but you'd be surprised how many sites design the website, update it all the time on desktop, and don't have it mobile responsive. So every time you update your site, go through it on your phone. Make sure that it looks how it's supposed to look. WordPress at times can be difficult with this, but it's gotten a lot better, and Squarespace and Shopify are a doddle. So you don't really have an excuse. Just double check it. If things are populating in the wrong place or it's not looking right, you can drag and drop it and replace it very, very easily in the website builders nowadays. Now, so a little brief recap. Meta title, meta description, alt text, content, linking, mobile responsiveness. Do them. If your site isn't following these steps, you're missing out on ranking and leads. So drop SEO in the comments, that's SEO in the comments, and I'll send you through the free checklist for you to implement today on your site and make things better.